Okay, I think we've worked out it's only 1 notch down in the car, is that right? When the sun's out. Anyway, I thought I'd give you the full smeg. Sign's still there like it was years ago. So just go down here and we just turn down here. Sorry about that, it's a bit of a tight turn coming from that side of the road. It's easier when you're coming the other way, but I thought you'd not want the full smeg sort of thing, so and the bush is out, so also we'll try and get the bush for you. Always like a bit of bush. Okay, and what's overall straight from the car to the bush. Oh, I think that's the way Gideon likes it. And we're only 1 notch down now, so if the sun gets too bright it may not be good, but then again we may have, this might actually be the perfect intensity we should have been filming all the way along, but there's the whole park goes way up there and through there, and so yeah. Well, it said originally, before 2001, the year of the sticky plant odyssey, used to have Prayfolia in here. Only a few, you know, it was a satellite colony, but at the time of the sticky plant odyssey there weren't any. I think people had purposely dug them out just to be spiteful, I think. Well, they've been there every year before that, and I noticed them. So, what are the odds? I mean, as I say, once you do a general statistical survey of all this stuff, you start to wonder. So, but I think it just all goes back to the fact that people can't grow them to their satisfaction, and that's why there's all these social politics. You know, if everyone could grow, you know, a fly trap with 4-inch traps, and everyone the whole world over could do that, there'd be no competition, but basically, and everyone would be happy. Well, the most reasonable people would be happy. You know, do you want a fly trap with bigger than 4-inch traps? You know, I mean, you'd be pushing them. I mean, yeah, you'd be greedy, wouldn't you? You'd be the 1%. You'd be a greedy person. You're a 1%er, someone who's just that little bit greedier than the average person, I suppose. If the average person is greedy at all, I don't think you are greedy. That's why you're an average person. Anyway, let's see how the. Yeah, as I said, no pigs there at the moment, but you never know. For all we know, someone could have come and sprayed them, you know. That's the sort of the level of social politics I was involved with all those years ago. You know, just as you're getting somewhere, you know, something will turn up from interstate, you know, to sort of rub your nose in it, sort of thing. As I said, I think the whole hobby has been under the weather for years. I think at least goes back to the 70s. You know, people up to no good, and when the true story comes out, I think we'll be seeing greenhouses and, you know, orchards and other things just being firebombed and sprayed and all things, you know, just sort of, you know, in a polite, gentlemanly sort of revenge, I think. Because they've just been basically they've been wasting people's lives. It's not the money side of things. They've just been wasting people's lives, you know, and you know, not allowing people to enjoy their lives and go on. And yeah, I think that's how it's going to turn out, fellas. You know, when the truth I said, what's the phrase? The truth will out. And it's certainly, I think the fly trap has the power to do that. You know, fly trap with 4-inch traps, I think, yeah, that'll be enough. People say, yeah, that's it, that's good enough. That's a good enough an excuse. Let's go. Let's go firebombing. Maybe that's how it will turn out, sort of thing. I don't know. It's sort of Arnie style sort of thing. Okay, well I think that's about it. Not much else to do here. Just wait for these things to come out and into bloom, and the season all starts, and we get a little bit of a second part of a season here, but that's about it. You know, we don't. It's not like over in WA. You know, this is the end of the middle third sort of thing. You know, you've had the first third that we don't get. You get this sort of season here, and then you get an extra third on the end sort of thing. So you know, you're basically 8.5 months on over there, barely 3 months off. You know, by the time you sort of almost don't have enough time to get bored, is what I'm saying. That's what it is basically. And yeah, you're back up and going again. You're getting prepared to go out into the bush again. You know, here it's the other way round. You know, it's all like the time you spend looking at the plants over there is the time you spend off getting bored. And you know, there were only just so many books in the world you could read about CPs. You know, but there are plenty more out there nowadays. But they all seem to be picture books. There's no ecology in them. You know, saying this is where they grow and this is why they grow here and things like that. There don't seem to be any books out there actually spelling out, you know, the A, B, C, D, E, F, G and everything of everything, you know, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, and if you have any of these missing, it doesn't work because, it's always the because, they always miss out the because. It doesn't do this or doesn't do that because, and you've got to have a reason there. But I don't think anyone's really done the work to actually have the because. Anyway, that's enough for this time. See you in a few weeks' time if I feel a bit better. Okay, over and out. Oh, 50. Oh, I don't know. What can we do? Go up there in 1 minute and see, can I get over there and see what the wits are like across the creek in 1 minute? I'm going to have to jump, fellas. You ready for this? Old man jumping. Old man kangaroo jumping. Hopping. See if we can go straight through here and pick up a wit. If we're quick. If we're like, oh, got to the path, can we get the camera on the way? Here we go. Sean's laughing his head off. Yes, here we go. Managed it. There you go. That's, oh, they've got some fat seed pods. Oh, I don't know, they're not the best. I've seen better. At Sturt Gorge, so I've got photographs of better at Sturt Gorge. So anyway, would be nice to get profilies back here again though. But I think you're going to have to go over and seed and